morning! It is Saturday and I am just preparing breakfast, and I just magically fixed my camera with a piece of paper. Yes. While I eat, I'm going to tell you what I'm gonna do today. So it's Saturday, 2 days after the selection results have taken place. The excitement has, I would say, worn off, and the stress is slowly starting to kick in. So yes, that is something that is going on, because now the real struggle starts, and that is finding accommodation. As an EU student, I do not have housing guarantee. So that means that I have to find accommodation on my own. What that means is that I'm either looking at private accommodation, or I'm going to learn everything there is to learn about Lund's own student housing and Avbostäder, because I feel like it's a little tricky getting student accommodation. I feel like the risks involved are not worth it. So I will probably be looking at private accommodations first until I figure out whether I can register for that as well, and then hopefully, I don't know, I'll have two options, but yeah. Okay, my intentions for today are as follows. Number one, I have prepared in advance already written emails and messages and a Facebook post for looking for accommodation. So I'm going to post that Facebook post where I'm basically just like introducing myself and saying that I'm looking for accommodation from this period to that period in this budget, and yeah, then maybe someone reaches out. Second, I went on Bopolen last week and I saved about 12 possible accommodations. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to send out emails or messages to all of the people who are renting those out to express my interest and, you know, see how it goes there. I am also going to dive into the Avbostäder thing, because from someone's previous experience, I know that it is very difficult to get student accommodation for students who are not guaranteed housing. So I will have to figure out if I get in the queue for a room now, will that eliminate my chances of standing in the lottery in July, which is, by the way, like, you do you, but I am definitely not waiting until July. I have seen what can happen if you wait for the lottery and then not get in. You can very, very easily miss the start of your semester and get there literally months later because you cannot find a flat or a place to live. So I am definitely not putting all my eggs in one basket. This is what I'm doing, and I think I would recommend people do this as well. It's just like start looking everywhere and have options, and then, you know, if something doesn't pan out, you still have another option, and start looking now. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. I have some other work to do. And then I'm going to the gym. I'm going over to my parents for lunch, and in the evening a friend and I are going to see The Secrets of Dumbledore, which I'm very excited about. Last week I went to see Morbius with a friend, and we got posters for free because it was the premiere, and today is the premiere of The Secrets of Dumbledore. So I am crossing my fingers that we get a poster because I really want a poster. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, I should probably also wash my hair at some point. Just kidding, after the gym. I'm not washing my hair before the gym. That's not efficient at all. Yeah, so accommodation hunting. I have finished everything so far that you need to do after you get admitted. So I completely forgot to finish this thought and just ended the video abruptly, but luckily I recorded a detailed explanation of what needs to be done. So yeah, here it comes. I just wanted to go over the after admissions to-do list, like right after the first things that you need to do and the things that you can already do once you get admitted to the program. So the first thing that you need to do is download the notification of selection results. It's a PDF that appears in your universityadmissions.se account within your application, and that is where you can see whether you've been admitted or conditional admitted, not admitted, etc, etc. So I applied for 2 programs, essentially the same thing, but just at 2 different universities. However, my first choice was Lund by a mile, and my second choice was Uppsala, which I'm sure would be very nice as well, but I just see myself at Lund and I'm so happy that I got in. So first step, download that PDF sheet, and I will also print it out to have it in a physical form just in case. Second step, you have to either accept or decline your offer. And you do this by following a special link that gets delivered to you directly to the university that you're going to be studying at, and there you can just, either decline your offer or accept. And then once you click accept, then this little cute button turns green and you're all set. Yay! After that, number 3, you will get an email, and this freaked me out because I don't know if this was a prank, Lund University, or not, but I got an email from the IT whatever place of Lund University's website, which manages all the student accounts and everything. However, the email, in its subject line, the first 3 words were spam with capital letters, and then it said whatever the rest of the subject line was relevant. And I got so scared because I thought that this was spam or someone trying to attempt phishing or something. But I went and looked up the links individually on Google and on Lund University's website to make sure that they were authentic. And I also installed a Kaspersky antivirus website checker extension to make sure that what I'm doing is safe. So I don't know why it said spam in the subject line when it wasn't, but okay. So I activated my student account. There's going to be detailed instructions on how to do that. And then because I am me, I immediately went and activated anything and everything that I could. So I set up my webmail immediately, linked it to my other dedicated email address for university, and I would advise that if you're not intending on using the email that you're gonna get from the school, I think that it's a good idea to set up an entirely new account just for the purposes of studying. It's not gonna get cluttered with other subscriptions or anything that you registered or signed up for on other email accounts. And yeah, you're gonna have a clean slate, and it's just gonna be a nicely organized space just for your studies. I also went and set up Canvas, which is the university system's, how should I describe it? It's like Moodle, if you've ever used Moodle, but it's for the whole university system. It's basically where you get your assignments, where you see your courses, where you hand in your assignments, and it's just like an online platform for studies and complementing your I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a Swedish university thing. You have everything in that space. That's your main study space. After that, I also set up Ladok, which I'm not completely sure what that is. To be quite honest, I don't know what that is at the moment, but I shall find out at some point. Maybe I should just Google it. Ladok for students. Oh, okay, here we go. Ladok for Students is a national web-based system for student records that is used by 37 Swedish universities and CSN. Got it! Oh, wait. Ladok is a web service where you can check reported grades and print official transcripts of your study results and a certificate of study registration. There we go. Now I know what Ladok is. Awesome. So besides that, I think I actually covered everything. I set up Ladok and yeah. Now I am just awaiting any further notifications that I'm supposed to be getting. There's going to be a lot of webinars provided by Lund University for new students. Lund University also offers a free writing in English at university course on Coursera, which I probably don't need to take. I mean, it's free, you don't have to take it. It's like an extracurricular or whatever. You don't really get credits for it either. But I was thinking maybe it could be a good thing to take like at some point, like in June or July, because it is instructed by Lund University professors. So I'm guessing I would get a good idea of how academic writing is expected to look like at Lund University. I'm gonna leave a link to that in the description if you want to check it out. The more the merrier, I feel. Also, the last thing I wanted to say is I wanted to say something else. The only bummer I feel that's gonna be, you know, like a negative thing is that I'm not physically there, so I cannot see any of the accommodations that I'm possibly gonna live in until I arrive. So that's like a little negative thing. I was thinking about potentially flying there for like a weekend or whenever for like a few days to tour all the potential accommodations. But at the same time, I just have so many things that need to be done here that I don't think I'm gonna have time or the energy to fly to Sweden. I did hear that it is very much possible to kind of have a tour or ask for a tour via Zoom or Skype or some other video web conference service. So I'm seriously hoping that that's going to be a possibility as well for me. With the people that I reach out to, and yeah, I guess I don't know, I'm super calm. I'm super excited, but I'm also kind of nervous because I know that this is going to be the most nerve-wracking part of it all, probably before packing and moving. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited.